hard to get a perspective with so many trees down, so I wanted to do this little video. Hopefully this helps. Looking down at the cottage from kind of the turnaround where you park the cars, turning here to the east towards Morrow's. You know, here's where you start to see trees. Obviously everything in there out. Here are the driveways. Again, almost impossible to get any sort of composition that makes sense. It's just a jumble of trees going around. There goes Max running towards the neighbors, which seems to be the only access up to Round Lake Road going west. Circling back around. Luckily enough, it looks like our cottage is about the only building in the area that didn't get significant damage. Maybe being closer to the lake probably helped, but again, I'll get plenty more pictures and hopefully this will help as well.
Okay, here's your video tour after one massive day of clearing by Brad and his crew, and little help from me and a gigantic wood chipper, which, speaking of which, that's the pile that we created today. More to come in a few days whenever we get back up here, but there it is. So now we're walking in the way everybody's used to driving in, and as I said, oh, here's a boat trailer that has a really bad right rear tire. Well, don't know what's going on with that. We'll see. But anyway, here we are driving in, and to the left is now a very nice parking pad. Whether there will be a continuation of the old circle driveway or not, as I said earlier in a comment, I don't know. No commitment. But there's a really nice place to park. It should be able to park a boat and a vehicle. Anyway, here's the going down to the cottage. And look how nice and clean everything is. It's amazing. There's the cottage. And there's the clothesline, the other parking area. More work to be done back here, of course. That's where there's a power pole that we have to figure out who's responsible for getting those trees down. But that's for another day. And here's the cottage and our normal backyard. And there's our nice picnic area that we created last year. And down here, unfortunately, the tree that you see with the yellow banding on it is sort of a band-aid. That tree is split, and it's leaning. It must have been twisted by the tornado, and it's leaning over the cottage. And look how high it is. It's at least, I'm guessing, 100 feet. So the next thing on the docket is to figure out what piece of equipment we can get in here, rent and get in here, and get that tree out before it falls on the cottage. But here's a beautiful sunset, our wonderful cottage. And just to review, here we are walking back up. Here's where your car would have been parked. And actually that leafy area that I'm looking at right now, pointing at, is part of the old driveway, part of the circle drive. And it should be usable with that other pad that it connects to, that is right up on top. So that's it, and here we are, and we're leaving. So great day. Cottage is in great shape.